Everybody, happy Wednesday. Welcome back. It is your lunch break live from the air today. My name is Ivana. If you are new here, if you are not new here, thank you so much for coming back. Today we are out here off of Interstate 20 in Leeds to show you the progress on the new Buc-ee's gas station and convenience store in Leeds. Now, we'll give you a better idea of where this is in just a second, but got to give a quick shout out. I'm joined by our drone pilot, Joe Songer, today. Thank you, Joe, for giving us some bird's eye view of this Buc-ee's. Now, Joe flew out here several months ago, and if you go back and look at that video, the progress is just incredible to see what they've done out here.
It really is.
And if you look down, we'll get you a better shot in a minute, but you can actually see the sign they've got on the front of this building that has the beaver and says Buc-ee's right there. Now, I will give y'all some just very basic information off of Buc-ee's. It was founded in 1982. There is a chain of 48 of these convenience store and gas stations. And I know we say convenience store gas station, but if you've ever been to a Buc-ee's, you can probably vouch for the fact that it is so much more than that. The founder, Arch Beaver Applin III, called the store a Disney of convenience stores. Now, this Leeds store is set to be 50,000 square feet. So again, 50,000 square feet for this convenience store. They're going to have over 100 gas pumps here. They're also looking to hire 200 plus workers, and those starting hourly rates for those workers will range from $13 to $17 an hour. I know we got a lot of people who are looking at probably looking for work right now due to the pandemic. So again, I'll say that Buc-ee's out here is looking to hire 200 plus workers with starting rates at $13 to $17 an hour. So now we are over the Buc-ee's, kind of over where the pumps will be, as you can see.
And they have really, they've got the concrete slab down from last time, and they've got the poles up. Of course, they still have to put the awnings up, but it's really progressing from what it was last time.
And, we will go ahead and tell you that this location is set to be open in January. We had a story a couple months ago that we're going to link here, but the store was actually supposed to open a little bit earlier, but bad weather kind of put construction behind earlier this year. So still catching up a little. That's why January is the projected date. Now, Buc-ee's, again, is a Texas-based chain. They actually recently, January 2019 to be exact, opened their first location outside of Texas, and that was in Baldwin County, off of I-10, off of the Baldwin Beach Express. So if you have been to that one, then you kind of maybe have a feel of what this Buc-ee's is going to look like. If you haven't been to that one, and I have not, our own Michelle Matthews actually wrote a column last year when she went to that Buc-ee's, and some of the things that she said were that the one off of the Baldwin Beach Express, they had 4 icy machines, 2 coffee bars, a sandwich bar, a fudge bar, a whole area of Buc-ee's brand jelly, salsa, and seasonings. And then they had another kind of side shop that had toys, kids' clothes, hunting and fishing gear, home decor, and more. So you can find all of these things at Buc-ee's, and we have no reason to expect this location over in Leeds will be any different.
Yeah, they've got a lot of the dirt work done from last time. There were people working like in the foreground where you're seeing in the right hand side of the screen right now. There was a lot of work going on. They've got all that done, and they're just waiting, I guess, for the outside to get the pump awnings up and to get the pumps in. What I wanted to do real quick, so people that really don't know the area that well, I'm going to get up a little higher here and kind of show you some landmarks while we're here.
And while you're doing that, Joe, I love so many people are commenting saying this is, Buc-ee's is incredible, it's amazing. I actually have never been to a Buc-ee's. I'm really excited to go to this location when they open next year. I have a feeling I'm not the only one excited for that. There'll probably be a rush here. I know Michelle Matthews, one of our reporters who went last year to the Baldwin Beach Express location, she said it was like a weekday afternoon, and she described the place as bustling. So,
well, I was down last week in that area on the Baldwin Beach Express, and they were one of the few people that had power, and the gas lines were incredible. They were open, and there was a line that was probably 3/4 of a mile long to get into the Buc-ee's.
And again, with over 100 gas pumps and you still have a line, that shows you the need that people, our friends and family in the Mobile and Baldwin County area were experiencing that need for gas. Even when there's a line at Buc-ee's, you know you got a problem.
Oh yeah. So just to give you an idea where we are, if you look behind Buc-ee's in the upper left of the screen, that's I-20 at the Leeds exit, where that would be the exit you would get off to go to Bass Pro Shops, to go to Barber Motorsports Park, and then I'm going to swing around here and show you it's also where the shops of Grand River are. So, and there it is up in the upper shops of Grand River. So this is that exit, and I'll go up a little higher and see, which is a very popular spot. You know, it's an outlet mall that's been open for 4 or 5 years. It also has, what was it, the big super drive-in is there as well.
Yes, yes. And you know, while we're up here, I'll tell you how to get here. Now, you come out depending on which direction you're coming from, but if you're coming from the Birmingham region, you get on I-20 East. You come straight out here, you get off exit 140, and that's one of the Leeds exits. And again, that's the exit for the outlet shops at Grand River. When you get off of that exit, if you're familiar, you take that left to go to the outlet shops. You take a right to come down here to where this Buc-ee's is currently being built and where it'll be open in January. It's across the street from the Bass Pro Shops, if you are familiar with that location as well.
So here's the Bass Pro Shop on the left of your screen right here, and then you can see Shops of Grand River in the right, and I will swing around, try not to get anyone too dizzy, and show you just how convenient this is going to be. I mean, and there's Buc-ee's. It's literally right across the street from Bass Pro Shops and right across the interstate from Shops of Grand River.
And you know, I'm sure that one thing that was really factored into putting this Buc-ee's here was that you've got so much traffic on I-20 right here that we'll be able to stop and use this location. Not only do you have some of us like myself and like Joe who live in the Birmingham area, you have people who maybe commute to Atlanta or go to Atlanta certain times a week or a month. And this is just right on your route. You can stop here, and again, according to people who have been to Buc-ee's, they have plenty of coffee, plenty of food and snacks to get you to get you where you're going.
So just to reiterate what Ivana was saying, that big concrete slab in front is part of where the gas pumps will be. And if you look, I'm going to center it in the screen, they have started the cover or awning or whatever you want to call it for the other gas pumps over there in the distance. I'll try to get over there a little bit closer.
And you can see the main structure of Buc-ee's has already been complete. Now again, this is going to be a 50,000 square foot building. They're going to have over 100 gas pumps here, and they're looking to hire 200 plus workers to staff this location. This is going to be the second Buc-ee's location in Alabama. Right now, the majority of those 48 Buc-ee's stores are across Texas. There's one in Baldwin County, so this will be the second in Alabama here in Leeds, and then there are several in Florida. So it is a southern chain just now kind of expanding into the more southeastern region with the Alabama and the Florida expansions.
Getting a couple photos while we're up here.
And we will use this as an opportunity as well to let our audience know if there is any place similar to, you know, to a Buc-ee's or anything like that you'd like to see from the air. Please let us know. We have our drone pilot here, Joe Songer, who is always ready to go out and shoot more drone videos. So please let us know what you would like to see next. And let us know what you were excited to buy from Buc-ee's. Are you excited to get those infamous beaver nuggets, their caramel coated corn puffs? Or are
that sounds interesting.
I know. I don't know how I feel about it. I got to taste it to give a verdict. But that is one of the things Buc-ee's is known for. So are you interested in that? Or are you going to go for more of the Buc-ee's brand jelly seasonings and things like that? I think I know which one you're going to go for, Joe.
I'm going to go with the seasonings for sure. I love to cook and love to cook outside, and I can't wait to see. And I have to say, I have been by the Buc-ee's in Baldwin County a couple of times, and I have never been in. I didn't want to wait in the line this time, and we were covering the hurricane, so really didn't have time. But I really can't wait till this one opens. And it looks like, didn't they say could be late December, but probably January?
Exactly, Joe. Exactly. They're giving us that January 2021 date, I think, to be safe. Could be a little bit earlier. It was supposed to be a decent bit earlier, but again, this really rainy weather we had earlier this year kind of put construction back a little bit. So they're making up time. But it's a beautiful day. We've had beautiful days recently. I know they're getting a lot of work done out here, and they're working hard. So thank all of you so much for coming out here today, hanging out at Buc-ee's with us. Again, if there's another spot you want to see from the air, please let Joe or myself know, or you can drop it here in the comments, and we would love to bring that to you. So again, Joe, thanks for giving us this look at Buc-ee's from the air.
Okay, Ivana. For Ivana, this is Joe Songer, AL.com. We will see you next time.